Hey guys, this is Ellie with your weekly forecast for the September the 17th for all the signs. I'm doing this one live, first time I'm doing this live. So if you want a private reading with me, do use the link below. And if you want hypnosis to facilitate permanent change, again, do use the link below. So this week there's the idea of someone in the relationship or someone in the firm, whether this is love or with work. There has been restriction on funds. There has been a restriction on movement. Somewhere someone is being deceitful, or there's a power struggle, or that they are abusive in some way to the other in this relationship. For some of you, that this is something wasn't paid, and this is now left this on your shoulders, and so this has caused the separation, a split. It has come out of the blue. There has been some omission, there has been some deception. So this is actually, when it's come up, it's made you feel like, whether it's you doing it or them doing it, that this has made you stop and look at things and say, well, look, enough's enough. I just can't do this anymore. For those in a loving relationship, there is the irresponsibility. Someone's not taking responsibility, not doing their duties, not playing within the boundaries of what your relationship looks like. Now, there could be some restriction, abuse, or narcissistic behavior here, and they've gone one step too far, you or they, because there is a separation here. There can be violence too for a small select few of you, but this has caused grief, this has caused a split, this has caused heartache. So again, we're looking at sex, drugs and rock and roll. This could have been an addiction that has spent all the family funds, so it's left you short. So now this is on your shoulders, and this has caused a break between you and the other. If this is to do with work, same thing. Someone's overindulged, someone has frivoled away the money, and so it's left on your shoulders, and this has created a division, this has created a split. So with your study, work and finances, you have the devil card. So this is about, someone being a tyrant, feeling stuck at work, working long hours, not feeling like you're getting a break, feeling like you're under loved and appreciated. This is about, abuse at work, narcissistic behavior, expecting you to do more responsibilities for less finances. This is also about debts as well. So are you overindulging and letting the credit get higher and higher? Where's that going on? With your family, we do have the 10 of Wands. This is with Sagittarius, Leo or Aries. Again, we're going back to that idea of someone is carrying the responsibility, the funds, they're carrying the load for the entire family. For some of you, this is financially, I'm covering the rent, I'm covering all the bills, I'm doing all of these things because my partner's away and so I'm missing them. I feel like I'm doing it all on my own. There's also the idea of someone coming home. So whether this is your partner, your children, family members, someone's coming home, and you're got pressure to get everything ready for these people. With your health, you do have the Judgment card. So you are going to have good results, and this is going to be, for some of you, this is a miracle, So I never thought that I'd ever be able to get rid of this lifelong issue, and now there's a new pill which is really showing great results. For others, this is something that's reoccurring. Has this happened, 10, 12 years ago, and suddenly now it's flared up. Suddenly now this has become an issue again. And so I've got to follow this advice. This is redoing so that I can actually get permanent relief. And this is something you can put your hands up and celebrate for. Now, for some of you, this is about your blooming. So this is about pregnancy. If there has been a loss, we're pregnant again, or if there's been a long gap in between children. This is, we've been trying for a while, and suddenly, we've hands up to celebrate. This is absolutely amazing. So with our love life, we do have the Three of Swords. So this is someone feeling like there's been some infidelity, and for some of you, that is actually what's happened. And these two together says, drug, sex, rock and roll. So, someone has been cheating reading, this hurts, and now there's been a split. For others, this is, you know, they've spent all the money, and I absolutely have to draw a line there because, you know, not just the money, but they're abusive, they're narcissistic, they don't help run the house, continuing lying, and so you've caught them out, and you know, this is it. I have to draw the line over this. For others, this is, you know, I'm really missing my partner because there's something that that is causing me pain this week. It could be, you know, my siblings, my family, or even, you know, a friend. Something's hurting me this week, and you know, I really miss my partner this week because, you know, if they were here, I would be feeling better. I'd be feeling loved, and it's really hard to deal with this sadness or this news or whatever the difficulty is on my own. Now, I did pull out one more card in regards to your love life. You do have the Major Arcana card, the Hanged Man. For some of you, this is the idea of there has been infidelity, and so, you know, there's that. This could be stemming from that new moon as well. You know, there's some deceit there, some omissions, you know, you're not quite sure. This is about relief coming for some of you in that love situation. For others is, you know, your hands are tied. You're going to have to be honest, you know, that this has happened. So your Drawing Virtue messages from the angels is, hi, Stephen, Paulette, Drawing Virtue messages from the angels. So we've got the yes card here. So yes, they are coming home. Yes, you're going to get the positive results for your health. Caressa, again, we're saying that we're at the end of a cycle here. So, you know, this may have been really difficult for you. This is something that's been going on long term. And whatever it is that comes up this week is, you know, that's it. That's my final line. I mean, I don't know what has been happening for so long, but something this week has made me go, absolutely not. I'm just not doing this anymore. And this can be a long time coming. Aurora says that there could be some jealous and jealous gossip for you. And now I feel like if this is around your work, people are making it difficult for you, or they're gossiping about how you got this slight raise or how you got this promotion. And so they're telling lies. There's deception there because they're jealous that you got this, you know, this development at work. So they're saying, oh, you know, only got the pay rise because she sucks up to the boss, or, you know, there's been some indiscretion, or just, you know, it's almost like there's two people ganging up on one because they wanted the other to get the position and they didn't. So there's two or three of them that are bullying you because you got it and they didn't. For others, this is especially when we're getting to that line of what's been crossed in our relationship or in our home. You absolutely have to stand up for yourself. You absolutely have to soar over this now and just put yourself and make yourself a priority first, because it looks like you've been doing this for a while, that you've been keeping your mouth shut, that you've been following these orders, that you've been trying to keep the peace by just not speaking up. But this week you absolutely, you have to rise above it. You just have to do that. Andrea is saying that you're a light worker, and that when you, you know, your actions, so this is, you know, I'm a parent and I stand up for myself and I'm showing my children that this is what they should be doing, or I'm at work and I'm not going to let this bother me, and I'm showing the younger generation or even my children, you know, the example of hard work pays off. So somewhere in your life this week, you are making a difference in somebody else's life by what it is that you're doing. So I hope that that live reading has gone down well, my first one. So do comment below if you want me to do another live one. So thank you very much. Be kind to you and those you love, and I shall see you next week.